welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're sharing your time with me today to learn new activities. I want to share a reflection activity out of Great Group Reflections that Ann Saylor and I put together. And this one is called Bookends. It plays off of movies and books that always have memorable beginnings and memorable ends, like In a Galaxy Far, Far Away, or They Rode Off into the Sunset. And what you do is you have several beginning prompts that you write out and cut into slips of paper, and the same thing with the ending prompts. You distribute them to groups and you give them a beginning and an ending. So mine for today is, it was a dark and stormy night, and as they rode into the sunset, you could hear them say. And what they do when they get the prompts is they think about your service project or experience or field trip or whatever it was, and think about what happened, what changed, what they want to remember. You get to kind of decide that middle part. But they add a sentence or two to the beginning, they add a sentence or two to the end, and then they fill in the middle. So mine, I'm thinking about a recent experience where I went to wing blade falconry to do photography of birds of prey. So that's where I went, and that was my day. It was a dark and stormy night. Actually, it was a stormy day, but by the time I arrived, the clouds had disappeared, the sun was out, and it was perfect conditions for photography of birds of prey. I went in with great curiosity. Who would I love? What would I see? What would I experience? As the day went on and I met each bird, Abe, Sophia, Dart, Grisabella, with each one, I was in awe and wonder over these awesome birds. Who would stick out? Ah, Grisabella, an eagle owl. She is the one who captured my heart and attention, and I was in love. With an eagle owl, I thought for sure it would be a hawk or a falcon. Ah, but it was Grizzy that caught me right here, and I had a feeling I've never had before. With a bird, she was majestic. As the day ended and our time came to a close, and I rode into the sunset, I glanced in my rearview mirror for one last glimpse to remember this beautiful day, and you could hear me say, will I be back? Will I get to interact with Grizzy again? I rode off, and those are the words I pondered. Okay, that's my quick example. Obviously, I'm a writer and not as good off the top of my head, but you get the feel. Your group can do this too, and they'll come up with some creative, fun things. And then when you're debriefing the experience, you ask them questions to pull it all together from everyone's experience, and you get to see what stood out to them all, what was different, and play off of that to bring home even more intangibles and takeaways. And it might even be, what are you going to do next? Like, would I get to see Grizzy again? I did. Anyway, that's it. I will put a link to wing blade falconry in the little list in case you want to, if you're in the Tennessee area and want to check that out as an educational experience for your group. I will also include a link to the book, and that's it. Thanks so much for sharing your time here. You know the drill, connect the dots, like, share, subscribe so that you don't miss out on ways to engage your group in more meaningful reflection and activities. Thanks, bye.